Let's read.
The Flyaway Kite, A Happy Ending Book by Jane Carruth, illustrated by Tom Hutchings. Hoppity always wanted to do the same things as his brother Bobtail. One day, Bobtail was flying his kite, and Hoppity cried, "Let me try!" He tugged the string out of Bobtail's hand. The kite flew away and landed in a tall tree. "Now look what you've done," said Bobtail. Hoppity tried to climb up the tree to get the kite, but he forgot that he was wearing his new pants. Soon he tore a big hole in them. Back at home, Mommy and Daddy quickly found out what had happened, and they were angry with Hoppity. "What a bad boy you are. You better go straight to bed," said Daddy. Sadly, Hoppity tucked himself in bed, and soon he was fast asleep. Then he began to dream of kites. Lots of brightly colored kites with faces, seeming to be chasing him. Some of them seemed to be laughing at him. Others looked angry or sad. "Help!" Hoppity ran away from them as fast as he could. "Help me! Help me!" he cried out loud. As soon as he woke up, he was glad to see Mommy and Daddy standing by the bed. Even sleepy Bobtail had come to comfort Hoppity. "Don't be scared," Mommy said. "We'll stay with you, and you'll soon forget your bad dream." Hoppity soon fell asleep again, and in the morning he felt much better. After breakfast, Bobtail left for school. Hoppity and his mother waved goodbye from him at the door. Hoppity went back to the tree, but the kite was out of reach. "Never mind," said a little bird. "I know how we can get it down for you." In a minute, Tim Squirrel and many more little birds came and rescued the kite. "Thank you very much," called Hoppity, and he ran home with the flyaway kite under his arm. "Look, Mommy, I got the kite back," he called, but then he saw it was torn, and he lost some of its beautiful tail. "Oh, dear, it's all broken," he said sadly. Mommy had a look at the torn kite. "That's not so bad. We can make it strong enough to fly again." Out came her sewing box, and she sewed a neat patch over the hole. Hoppity sat down and made a lovely new tail to flutter behind the kite. The day passed very quickly, and soon Bobtail came home from school. Hoppity was very glad to see his brother. "Here's your kite," he smiled, "and it's just as good as new." Bobtail was so pleased to give Hoppity a hug. Hoppity had another surprise for his brother. "Look," he said proudly. "Mommy mended my torn pants and put a patch on them, and it's just the same patch as your kite. Now I've got a kite of my own." "Perhaps we can do even better than that," said Bobtail with a wink. He didn't tell Hoppity what he meant, but a few days later there was a lovely surprise for Hoppity on his birthday, a new kite, just like Bobtail's. "Let's go and fly him together," cried Hoppity. And as they ran along, the little birds who'd rescued the flyaway kite joined in all